Well, hello, I'm Rex Maynard, and I'm here tonight to introduce the first recipient of the Rex Maynard Award. First, I'd like to thank USTA South Carolina for honoring me with this award. This is the first year of the I'm going to call it the Rex Award. And to give you a little criteria, it goes to a top South Carolina junior player. That player has to have a strong work ethic and great character and excellent sportsmanship. And it's also based on their entire junior career. So it will normally go to a 17 or 18-year-old player who has been involved with junior tournaments for at least 6-8 years. Ashe Ray is our first Rex recipient, and congratulations to Ashe. Just a few highlights on him. He was ranked 4th or higher in the state the last 8 years, and then 3 of those years he was number 1 in the state. He ranked 5th in the South in 2020, the boys 18 and under. He won 3 singles and 1 doubles titles here at the Palmetto Championships in Belton. And he played on 4 of the South Carolina Southern Cup teams, including 2018, and that was the year that South Carolina derailed Georgia after 20 years. He's received numerous sportsmanship awards, and he is now a freshman at Wofford College, where he's playing for the Terriers. So welcome, Ashe, and congratulations to you on receiving the first Rex Award.
Thank you so much.
I got a few questions, and we just have a little conversation here. First question I have is, what's your most exciting win as a junior player?
Through my junior career, my most exciting win was probably when I think about it, I think 2 come to mind. Is the first one was probably my first Belton. So I think I was 12 playing at Belton. And I don't really remember who I was playing, but I remember the court. And I remember I won a 3rd set, and that was like a big deal for me to play and to end up winning. And then the next one was probably when I was 16. My doubles partner, also from South Carolina, Max Smith, and I got to the quarterfinals of Kalamazoo in doubles, and that was a pretty big deal for us. But I don't think we were. I think we were a 17 seed, and we ended up getting to the quarters and beat some good people, and it was really fun. So
those are 2 great accomplishments. One of them at Belton, one of them at Kalamazoo. So I like it. That's good. Now, talked about your wins, and this is a similar question, but what can you say is your biggest accomplishment as a junior player?
On the court, my biggest accomplishment, I think my biggest accomplishment is kind of just the friendships I've made. Like going, for example, when we played Kalamazoo, like I would go and I knew people throughout the country. So tennis got me, or I guess linked me up with different people around the country, and I made lasting friendships from when I was 12 to 18 of kids, just so spread out. And I think it shaped me as a person, because I got introduced to a bunch of different like backgrounds and cultures and characters with just people from all over. So I guess that's probably the most important thing from playing so many junior tournaments, is the relationships I've made with other people.
Well, that's a great one. That was a great one, Ashe. A lot of our junior players don't really play high school tennis, but you did at Spartanburg High, and you had quite a team there. So tell me a little bit about your team's accomplishments and your accomplishments when you were playing at Spartanburg High.
At Spartanburg High School, we had a pretty crazy team. So I think when I was in 8th grade, I played number 6 or 7, maybe 8. So we were led by Chambers Easterling, Spencer Brown, Bryce Kine, Bryce is now on my team at Wofford. Omar Williams is now on my team. Noah Nawabi, who was a good player for the Citadel. Philip Jordan, who was a really good player for South Carolina. And then Arpit Rana, who I played doubles with as an 8th grader, is a good player at Center University. So, I mean, it was really cool. We won, I want to say 5 or 6 state championships in a row. and then 3 national championships. And it was cool because we're such a small town, Spartanburg, where like not a lot of stuff really happens. Like we traditionally have a good football team, but not a lot of stuff happens, and we had a really good tennis team. It was fun to be around those guys. And then Omar and Bryce are people I still look up to this day, and they've mentored me, and now I'm here at Wofford playing under them. And it's honestly it's crazy to see like how that team has become so much more than a team. That team has affected my life and has shaped me to the person I am because of those guys, because of the Philip Jordan, the Bryce Kime, and the Omar Williams I all look up to. So it was a good team because of our results, but because of those guys, it was a team that gave me something to work for.
That's great. That's great. We're talking about teams. You played on, as I mentioned, 4 of the South Carolina Southern Cup teams. Tell us a little bit about how much fun that was to play on those teams and to play against some of the other top players from throughout the South.
Yeah, I mean, so in the 12s, it was a mix. You would play with other people, and you just played the 12s. So that was fun. Like I remember it. I had Matt Rundle on my team, who's a good player, and some girls like Kylie Collins, who was on my team, who's going to Texas from Georgia. So like it was fun. But then when I got older in the 14s, 16s, and 18s, it became really fun. So I played each year. And then so we took pride in our state. So every year we were battling North Carolina and Georgia and all the other states, but we all ultimately wanted to beat Georgia so bad, and we just it became more important than a junior tournament where you just cared about your results. Like in a junior tournament, when you win or lose, you leave the site immediately. Like it's only about you. It's a self-centered like kind of idea. But with Southern Cup, I always remember like I lost some singles matches, some tough ones, like in 3 sets. And I was like, okay, I had to cheer on my team and cheer for everyone else. And I remember the year that we beat Georgia, I think you said it was 2018. Like our girls were incredible. Like the guys were good. We had really good players like Huntley Allen and Coy Simon and people like that. But then the girls really carried, like with Anna Ross and Allie Yurkowski, who's going to the USC, and Laura Schneider, who's going to Florida State. We're just so good. So it was so much fun to watch everybody and just kind of to cheer and to play. And I think everyone on that team is still at a really, really high level. So it's fun to see and keep up with each other.
That's a good lead in, Ash, to going on from junior competition and high school competition to college competition. And so what transitions have you made going from the level you were playing to college tennis?
Well, college is I've only been here 6 weeks, and it's probably one of the most fun experiences I've ever had. As a junior, I was so absorbed with my ranking and trying to do the best I could, and now I feel like I'm playing for Bryce and playing for Omar, and we just finished weights like 20 minutes ago, and we are pushing each other, and it's like the tennis community in college is like a family. It's like a family unit. We're all so close. We spend so much time. And so I guess our transition from juniors is just where you're taking the focus off yourself and you're putting on other people, and you can really see yourself grow.
Great. And of course, one of the elements about college tennis for you is your dad's the coach. So tell me what it's like playing for Rod Ray.
Playing for my dad is pretty special. I mean, every day is something new, and we honestly have gotten along. Honestly, at first I thought it was going to be tough, but so far it's been really great. Because he's there for me off the court when I need him. I'll call him up and be like, I need to talk to my dad instead of coach. And it's really a special relationship in that way, where I get the best of both worlds. Whereas I know as a coach, he has my back, and he's looking out for me and putting me in the best positions to succeed on court and academically. But then also we'll go and eat meals together off court, and it's just like it was before. So so far everything's been great. And I mean, I think the team, like the unit, it has no like pressure or anything like that has come from our relationship. And I think everything's going well so far.
Have you been able to compete yet other than against your own teammates?
We played last weekend. We had a hidden duel match at Greenville Country Club versus Furman. So that was really fun to get to play other people except our teammates. And it was high energy, and the Greenville Country Club is such a nice place. And Rob Thompson let us come over, so we really appreciate that. And I'm looking forward to the spring with the rest of the boys.
Yeah, me too. I hope everything and the spring season will be normal. You get to play all your matches and have a great year. So, Ashe, again, congratulations to you. This is South Carolina's top junior honor, and you certainly deserve it. And I'm very proud of you. I've known you. You mentioned playing in Belton when you were 12, so I've probably known you since you were maybe 10, maybe even longer than that from knowing your dad. And so it's very special to me for you to be the first recipient of the Rex Award. And I'm sorry we won't be having our annual meeting where we can have an awards luncheon and present it to you in person. But this is the next best thing. And maybe if we get things going up at Wofford, maybe I can come to some sporting event and they'll let us present the award at halftime or during that event. So again, congratulations, Ashe. We're mighty proud of you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.